We are 8.6 miles away from a canyon. There's something that feels so American, as in United States of America, American, about road trips. The RVs, the gas station stops, the random old country towns. At first, it all felt foreign to me. Growing up as an expat in South Korea, the USA was just a place where I was, quote, from, but had yet to live there, where my family lived, and where I would spend my summers. For me, I never felt American enough when I would spend time with my camp best friends and they would tell me about their American lives. But at the same time, I felt special and unique for having all of the experiences I had. Going to an international school exposed me to so many different cultures, hence where I got my travel bug from.
We're gonna head into the Bisti Wilderness today, and there are like no trails, so we just we're reading a book about navigation and how to use compasses, except for the book says if you don't have a map, you're kind of screwed. You can't navigate, and we have all trails downloaded.
Follow the moss.
Follow the what?
The moss.
Yeah, where's there moss in the desert?
That's what SpongeBob did. He could ride those babies for miles. The rocks. The boulder. Not just a ride.
So, but hopefully we'll get some pretty cool footage for all of you. And hopefully we won't die. Because it's going to be really hot today. And I think we have to go pretty far in to get to see some of the Badlands stuff. Unfortunately, in order to see like a lot of the famous stuff, it's an hour and a half away. And we just don't have time on this road trip to do that. But we will probably come back soon and hopefully maybe have a car that is a 4-wheel drive. So there's less stress.
Ford Escape. Yeah. Doesn't do the trick.
About backcountry roads. Because, you know, sometimes you just never know. But the road actually leading up to the Bisti campground here is really not bad at all. So don't be deterred by what the internet says.
Go really fast.
Don't do that either. But last night we saw some of the best stars maybe we've ever seen before.
They were really good. I concur.
So yeah, wish us luck. We will see you all hopefully soon. So we decided to turn around because Jack's been fighting a cold since we started this road trip, and we didn't get out early enough this morning to beat the heat. So we probably hiked about like half a mile into the Bisti Wilderness. But yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry, and I think that's something that like a lot of people, I think oftentimes kind of shame about. But if you genuinely can't do something and you do not feel up to it, you don't feel prepared, and this is blazing heat. I mean, there's not a single cloud in the sky. You guys can kind of tell. Like, there's no clouds. It's just unrelenting heat. And it's probably like when the sun is blazing down without the wind, it's probably at least 90 degrees. And we would have still had like 1.5 miles to go. So it's, yeah, always better to be safe than sorry. And also just like respect the other party's decision, whoever that is, like a friend, hiking partner, or even if you're hiking by yourself, like it's important to know where your limits are and push them occasionally, but if you are putting yourself at unnecessary risk to complete a hike or complete something, then and you just don't feel up to it, it's always better to turn back, especially when it's so hot. And in the Bisti Wilderness, there's no trails, and there, as you can tell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars of people here, so it's not trafficked. We are pretty far outside of Farmington, which is the closest city town in New Mexico. So yeah, I mean, I'm not too bummed about it. Like, it is really hot, and we got to camp and see beautiful stars last night. So Jack's just using the bathroom, by the way. Yeah, I'm so happy we made it out here, and like, we now know, like, this road is totally okay. We also know a little bit more about the wilderness, like, in order to go see some of the stuff, and I want to get some drone footage. I'm not allowed to do that in the wilderness area, but I can do that in the parking lot here. And there's another wilderness area about an hour and a half south of here, southeast, which there's some in the wilderness area, but also some outside of the boundary, and there are some pretty cool things that I could get some pretty cool drone footage of. So saving that for then, and I think we've decided that in the future in New Mexico, probably in June is not the best idea. So we're thinking we'll probably just hit up like New Mexico again when it's better and cooler, and we can make like a ski trip out of it and do some other cool wildernessy stuff.
No.
Sounds good. Also, we sort of impulsively bought this towel that's on his head, and it's from the brand Mission. We were at Home Depot because we need to pick up like our gallon of water, and I was like, oh, this looks like this could come in handy, but it was sort of an impulse buy. Turns out, great buy on our behalf. It's like a cooling towel, so it gets pretty cold and stays really cold, and it's machine washable, which we like. So head over up to take a stop in Durango, replenish some food and stuff like that, and then go up to Ouray. We're gonna camp, and then tomorrow we're gonna go around San Juan's and go on the $1 Million Highway, and it's gonna be really cool.
Pretty awesome.
And yeah, we'll keep you all updated on our adventures.
Will do. So blue.
Oh,
Poor
put that
mate.
Cholula on there.
Yeah, we're fancy today. Look at that.
Update. Can. We opened the can. He opened the can with a pocket knife. This is our meal.
Lovely. So good.
Knock it off.
No, I always wondered what this blade was for. This is exactly what it's for.
Oh, bro.
It's a can for a blade. I don't know if this one has it. It must have it.
I brought you a blue one too.
Yeah, actually. I still have to understand how to fit to these.
on the way to Silverton. This is the view. Look at it, look at it.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, wait. That. But that's because you left the tent open.
He's like, be careful, you buy it. You buy it.
Oh, that looks so good. Stop it.
Road tripping in the US is another way to fulfill that desire for adventure. Experience something different, though technically in the same culture. Every place carries its own histories and stories. There's something that fills my soul when I road trip. Perhaps it's a longing for what once was, cultures and landscapes that hold so much wisdom and so many stories. To feel lost and full of wonder like a little kid.
We are coming into Silverton right now. Look how cute it is! It's like in this little valley.